Hi everyone, so in this video I am just going to explain the goal seek option available in Microsoft Excel. The name is the goal seek. So as the name suggests, you have the goal or you have the result of a solution, but you don't know what is the right input to be given in the formula for getting the solution. In that case we will use the goal seek option. So I will just explain you with an example so that it will be clear. So in this example we see that I have entered a value in cell E4 as 3 and a value in cell E5 as 2. So the sum of these two numbers is 5. But I know that result should actually be 6. And I know that this number is correct. So for getting the value as 6, I have to change this number. For getting the value as 6 in this cell, I have to change this number because this number is already correct. So I will select the result cell, go to data, under forecast there is what if analysis. Under what if analysis you can find goal seek. So this is the result cells. The set cell represents the result cell and you have to click the result cell. Two value is the result you want in that cell. So 6 is the result I want in that cell, so I'm entering it as 6 by changing cell. So I have two cells that is covered in this formula. This one is correct, so I have to change only this number. So I will select that cell and give OK. So the Excel automatically calculates what should be the number to get the desired result of 6. This is the function of goal seek. This is the simplest form of using the goal seek function or option. But there are certain conditions to be taken care for using the goal seek function. So I will list them below now. So these are the conditions for using goal seek. So goal seek, the result cell for using goal seek, the result cell that is cell E6 should be based on a formula. So I have a formula here in E6 that is sum of the above two numbers, and the change in cell should be a value. It should not be any formula. You can change only a value in goal seek. So if this is say a formula, like if this is equal to 3, then give me 3 or else give me 2. And if this is a formula and I am intending to change that number using a goal seek, we will just check the result cell should be selected. The 2 value is 5, I will change to 5, and by changing cell is this. If I am giving this is OK, Excel will not calculate the value, input value. So as it suggests, the cell must contain a value. It cannot contain a formula. Only a value can be changed by the Excel. A formula cannot be changed. So these are the two main conditions to use goal seek. The result cell should be based on a formula, and the changing cell should be only value. If it is a value, you can change directly. You need not enter goal seek at all. So the result sheet or the cell should be only based on a formula. So I will just give you another example using principal and interest calculation in the next sheet. So say I have borrowed 1 lakh rupees from a friend of mine. Actually no one gives me 1 lakh rupees, but I will say I got 1 lakh rupees from my friend, and I know that I have to pay 1,25,000 in return. So it is actually an easy calculation that 25,000 is interest and it is 25% of the principal amount. But however, I need to calculate this based on this. So I have an interest rate here. say 8 percentage. So the interest amount is actually 1,08,000 rupees. But I know I have to pay 1,25,000 to my friend. So I have to pay 1,25,000. So the interest amount should be 25,000. But I don't know what is the interest rate. Actually, this is a very simple calculation. But in complex formulas, you can use this also. So I am just going to the result cell, that is total payable. This should be 1,25,000. Or you can also use interest amount as a result cell and mention 25,000 as the interest amount. So I am going with the total payable only. So for changing this cell to 1,25,000, I am asking to change the interest rate, because for this 1 lakh is correct, I know that. So interest amount should be changed. For changing interest amount, the interest rate should be changing. So we'll go to data, what if analysis, goal seek. This is my result cell. Actually I'm pronouncing it wrong. It's cell and the shell comes me like comes for me interchangeably. Sorry. So the true value is 1,25,000, as I know that is the amount I have to pay, and I have to change the cell based on the interest rate, because this is the only value I know it is not correct. This is based on a formula. This cell is based on a formula, so I cannot change this cell. This cell is a value again, but I know this is the amount I have borrowed from it, so I don't know the interest rate that he is applying. So I will just click OK. The formula, the Excel calculates itself the value to be arrived at this cell in order to get the result of 1,25,000 in this cell. So the target value is 1,25,000 and the current value is 1,25,000 again. So if the Excel will try many possible combination of numbers to be used here in order to derive the result here. Sometimes it may not achieve the required result. At that time, the target value and the current value will be different. Target value will be the amount you have entered in the previous dialog box as true value, and the current value will be the maximum achievable result by the Excel that is appeared here. If you click OK, the changes made by the Excel itself, that is 25% will remain here. If you click cancel, the changes will be undone and the 8% you have entered earlier will be coming. So if I click cancel, you can see that only 8% what I have entered earlier is coming. So you may also check it out with giving some number of years as 5 years. So after 5 years I have to pay at a simple interest. So principal into interest rate into a number of years. So I am saying that 1,40,000 is coming for 8% interest, but I am actually paying only 1,25,000. So I have to see what is the interest rate for paying 1,25,000 alone. So I am using GoalSeek to value 1,25,000, and by changing the cell interest rate, you may also change the number of years if you want. I am changing here the interest rate because I know I am going to pay after 5 years. I am going to pay. I have borrowed only 5 lakhs, but I don't know the interest rate. So I am using GoalSeek, and 5% is the rate of interest that is charged by my friend. So if any friends are there who are charging 5% rate of interest for a lakh and give me 5 years time to repay it, I will give my bank account numbers to those friends to get that money just for fun. So this is the use of GoalSeek. You can actually use it when you are working with a complex formula and with the value to change based on your desired result. However, there is a drawback in this option, that you cannot specify any conditions for the changing cell. This cell may be 5 or this cell may be 25 based on the target value I am desired to get. But I know that the interest rate can be charged at a maximum of 8% only. No interest can be charged more than 8% by anyone in this country. In that case, I cannot specify any condition that this cell should be only containing a value less than 8%. This conditions and all cannot be given under goal seek option. So it will change the value to whatever number it wants to get the desired result. You cannot specify any conditions for this, but any conditions can be specified under solver option. I will give a brief explaining video shortly about the solver option also, in order to make you understand how to use or how to give conditions for the changing cells also. For now, this is the use of the goal seek. You can use it in a complex formula where you know what is the result that you should get, and you know what is the cell to be changing, and that cell should be a value cell. So these are the conditions. So I hope this video has explained the use of the goal seek and how to use the option in itself. If you have any queries, you can ping me through the comment. I will revert back as soon as possible. And if you have any other topic suggestions, just give me the suggestions in the comments also. I will just look into it and take up them for the next upcoming videos. Thank you.